Hey, this is Jay. Happy Zer Day, happy Friday. How in the world are you guys doing? Zer is at Tower. He's over here on this right-hand side. And as we're heading back here, man, I just want to ask you guys something. Why do you think Bungie does not give us a smarter loot system? I just ran the raid again, and I've gotten my 4th fusion rifle, my 6th ghost shell. There's still a lot of armor I don't have, and a lot of raid weapons that I don't have, but I keep getting the same thing. And I'm wondering, why doesn't Bungie take a look at what you have and give you something that you don't have, or weight those things higher, give you a better chance of getting something that you don't have? I don't know, it just seems like something that would make a lot of people happy, but unfortunately I just get a ton of repeats. But let me know in the comment section, why do you think Bungie does not do that? Alright, here we go. In the Empyrean Bellicose, this is of course for a Titan. Don't worry about the intellect and discipline stat, you always can change those with those glass needles, so I'm not even going to tell you what those are. So don't worry about that. But we've got aiming this weapon while in the air holds you in place for a short time. Don't care about that. And orbs collected while your super is full will recharge your melee ability. Alright, so that's kind of good. And we've got inverse shadow, heavy lifting, and then we've got shield start recovery immediately after orb pickup. So I like that, and I'm wondering if that's going to play a role in the hard raid. You might want to pick this up if you don't have any piece of armor that doesn't, give you health when you pick up an orb. As we saw with Crota, that was really important. But Mask of the Third Man is, of course, for a Blade Dancer. If you like a Blade Dancer, you got Arc Blade uses less super energy. That's nice. Increase super energy gain from killing minions of darkness, and gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills, and then replenishes health each time you pick up an orb of light. Right, so that's kind of curious, giving us the same perk as the last one. I'm wondering if that's telling us something about the hard raid that is coming out this Friday. Let me know if you're going to be running that as well. But if you are a Blade Dancer, if you like that subclass, definitely pick up the Mask of the Third Man. Skull of Dire Ahamkara is of course for a Warlock. We've got Delusions of Grandeur. Reduce damage while you're using your Nova Bomb. Improved Siphon abilities. I like this for PvP. If you are a PvP player, go ahead and pick this up. Gain bonus super energy for melee kills. Gain bonus super energy for special weapon kills. And then gain bonus melee energy on orb pickups. And Alright, Warlocks have crazy good melee abilities, so I would definitely pick this up if I am playing PvP. And don't forget, you always can change this, because it has a horrible strength roll. You always can change this with glass needles and get something different. Alright, and then we've got chest engrams. I figured we were going to have chest engrams this week, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up a couple of these. I'm actually going to do a video because I've got some other exotic gear and weapons engrams that I want to do, so I'll do a gear showing you what I get from those. Legacy engrams, make sure you do not pick these up. You will not get a year 2 heavy weapon. This is for year 1 heavy weapons. Now this is weighted, does have a smart loot system where you will get something that you probably don't have, or that gets weighted better. But don't pick that up, that's going to be all the old stuff. But here's the glass needles that I was already talking about. Lets you kind of re-roll your stat rolls for armor. And then we got 3 of coins. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. These do work. I had somebody asking me about these and saying that they didn't have any luck with them. They actually do work. I've gotten a crazy amount of engrams from these. You'll get about 1 exotic engram every 5 or 6 that you use of these. Just always pop them when you have them. When you have them, pop them. Doesn't matter if you die, you're not going to lose that. Just go ahead and use those. And when it does end up using it, you'll be surprised when you get something. But we got motes of light. You can trade 2 strange coins for a mote of light. But that is what Zer has to offer. Let me know what you're going to be picking up as we're heading out of here. I'll show you what's in my vault. But as we're heading out of here, man, I got to tell you this funny story. I actually had my ductwork at my house replaced. That's what your air handlers, your HVAC units uses to pump the air throughout the house. I'm sure you guys know what ductwork is. But I was getting that replaced actually on my birthday this last Wednesday. And the guy who was up in the attic doing that actually stepped through my ceiling. And my wife was actually home, and she's like, oh my, the guy fell through the ceiling. Well, he didn't fall all the way through the ceiling. Both of his feet were actually sticking through the ceiling, and this board, this 2x4 or this, I don't know what, actually caught his fall. And of course, it caught his fall in an area where a guy does not like, things to happen in that area. So here's this guy, just imagine this, with his feet just dangling through the ceiling, and he's kind of moaning because he heard something But I was like, my wife texted me that, and I'm like, get a picture of that. And she's like, I can't, there's another guy in here and I don't want to be that way. But I don't know, just super funny. So yeah, we got this big hole in our ceiling right now. They actually put something to actually block it up there, but they're gonna have to come back and fix that. But she said there was just like a cloud of dust that came down from all the insulation. She had to clean that up for a couple hours. And like I said, it was on my birthday, so it's not the best timing, but super funny in the same respect. Oh, and check that out. I don't know if you saw that. That is my No Time to Explain. I've got a video up showing you how you can get that weapon. Pretty cool weapon. That is actually the exotic version of the Stranger's Rifle. So if you don't know how to get that, make sure you check that out. If you don't know how to get strange coins, I've got a video on that as well. And also, of course, my typical Nightfall videos that I do with my son, Big E. Check those out if you're not familiar with that. But speaking of not familiar with my channel, make sure you subscribe and find me on Twitter. I love to interact with people. I do a good job responding to things, so go ahead and do that. And if you like this video, thumb it up. But guys, that's where I'm going to end it. Like I said, let me know what you get from Xur. If you pick up some cool chest engrams, I'm curious what you're going to pick up from that. But that's where I'm going to end it. As always, though, take care and God bless.